The Hunt is one of Mozart's best-known string quartets. Open intervals sound like hunting horns as the different sections of the orchestra seem to chase each other's melodies. The piece is written in the popular sonata form and ends in classic Mozart style to end the chase.
La Renaissance. It is a festive evening, April 29th, 1745, in London's Green Park, with a fireworks display to accompany the Handel's Royal Fireworks Suite. Handel scored the work so it would surely be heard over the explosions. 24 oboes, 12 bassoons, contrabassoon, 9 horns, 9 trumpets, and 6 timpani, requiring 3 players. But the structure from which the fireworks were launched proved less than reliable. As the building construction of wood, it caught fire shortly after the event began, sending the crowd fleeing. Strong winds fanned the flames. La Renaissance is a festive piece representing the intended celebration of what should have been a festive of rejoicing. But don't worry, we didn't bring fireworks this time.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick.
So if you know me at all, you know that I talk too much. And so the way that I prevented that from happening is I said the students are going to introduce each piece so you can know a little bit more about them, but also to prevent me from being able to talk. And it looks like it worked. But really quick, before we play our third and our final piece, and we move on to the Merced Advanced Band, I did want to take a moment to, again, thank you all for being here, but also to thank and to recognize and to take a moment to pause and really honor the students here who are playing on this stage for the last time. And that's our class of 2024, our graduating seniors. Seniors, if you could all stand up, please. You sit up. Back in August of 2020, these four of these students started an orchestra with me from my kitchen, all on Zoom. We had some interesting conversations, some interesting meetings. They watched me make bread and cook pasta. That was probably the highlight of it right there. And then I kept saying I'll bring some bread, and then I never did, so too bad. But I did want to, their first experience with music was not music at all. It was lockdown in a living room with somebody telling them to turn their camera on. And the fact that they kept going, and when we came back in person decided to start making music upon return, really speaks to their commitment to the school and to the culture of the community, but also to music and to themselves. So one more round of applause for our seniors. And now I'll turn it over to Valeria to introduce our last piece.
Talkatina by William Hofield. William Hofield Talkatina closes out the orchestra program this evening. And it's easy to hear why. Talkatina is a thematic title referencing the music form taka, which translates to touch. A style of music that showcases a musician's ability to play quickly and nimbly. Thank you for joining us this evening and allowing us to share music with you, our community.
Tonight. My name is Ms. Merced. I am the band and orchestra director at Merced Intermediate School. Thank you to Mr. Curry and to Montebello High School for inviting us for their concert tonight. On the stage right now we have the advanced band performing. They're going to be playing 2 songs. The first song we're going to play is called Danza de España, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, again, that was Danza de España by the advanced band. Thank you guys, thank you. And then, so we're only playing 2 songs tonight. So our final song we're going to play is called Tadpoles by Randall Sandridge. And before we play the last song here, I do want to honor the 8th graders that were with us the entire time. Trying hard not to cry right now because I met them, a lot of them on February 15, 2022 when I entered into LMI. They have worked extremely hard throughout the years, and I can never be much proud of them for their efforts into the program. So I do want to give the time to recognize the 8th graders. If you guys can go ahead and stand up. Thank you guys for putting in the hard work throughout the years, from performing at the tree lighting ceremony in Montebello, from going into the SFBOA festival. They received an excellent excellent rating this year, sorry, and performing at Knott's Berry Farm as well. So yes, give them a round of applause one more time, everyone. Again, thank you guys for coming up here, and the last song here is Tackle the Red Sandfish.
Sorry.
Hello again, everyone. Hello. Here we have the LMI Advanced Orchestra on the stage here, and they're going to be performing 2 songs tonight for you all. The first one's going to be called Viking by Newbolts. I hope you guys enjoy. And then before we play our final song for the evening, I do want to recognize the 8th graders here in this class. And I'm really trying hard not to cry right now because they have worked really hard this year from, performing on their instruments, performing in the winter concerts. They received a superior rating this year in the NCSBOA Festival, which is a first for a while for this school. So give them a round of applause for that. So at this time, the 8th graders, can you go ahead and stand up to be recognized at this time? Okay. All the 8th graders. Thank you guys for staying in the program at LMI, and I really hope you guys had a wonderful time today. And for our final song, we're going to play Mechanical Monsters by Randall Sanders. And I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Curry for inviting us to their spring concert this year. And I want to give another shout out to the administration at LMI, along with the teachers, the staff, and the custodians. Thank you guys so much.
And let's have one more big round of applause and shout out to Miss Del Cid here for bringing her amazing students to share music with us. And I'm not going to talk anymore. Without further ado, here is the Montebello High School Choir.
right, thank you so much, everyone. As Mr. Curry introduced me, my name is Miss Sendejas. I just got a little nervous talking because this is kind of a big crowd. It's a little new to us, but we want to thank Mr. Curry and Miss Del Cid for inviting us to be part of this concert. I think this is a really good opportunity for the choirs. I just started out here as well, so this is a really good opportunity for us to get used to bigger crowds. So again, we just want to thank Mr. Curry and Miss Del Cid. And also to our wonderful soloists, we have Alyssa right here. And then we have and Michelle Salgado right here as well. Alright, we have 2 more songs, 2 of which we performed for the High School Choir Festival held by the Los Angeles Master Chorale, which we did actually earlier this month down in downtown LA at the Walt Disney Concert Hall. So hope you enjoy those. Okay. All right, thank you everyone. And our final piece is going to be Moya Rendera. It's a Brazilian piece, so they're going to be singing Portuguese. So in choir, we get to learn different languages. We don't just sing in English. We get to sing in English, Spanish, French, German, Latin, and I guess Portuguese as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this last song. If you are interested in joining choir, maybe you are going to be an incoming 9th grader next year, or if you're currently a student at Montebello High School, you are more than welcome to join choir in your digital program that Mr. Curry had put out. There is a choir interest form there as well if you're interested in seeing things that we do and signing up. Thank you very much.
Okay, this is the Montebello High School Jazz Band. We have two pieces for you tonight, both in the Afro-Latin style, so hopefully you enjoy it. If you find yourself so inspired and so inclined as to start dancing in the aisles or up in front here, we left the front here nice and open for people to come and do a little bit of a rumba or a little bit of a samba or whatever it is you're feeling. If you want to do a little bit of anything you want. please feel free. Every student in the ensemble is their first year playing jazz. We met once a week after school for about an hour or so. So the students really brought a lot of talent and skill into this. And we're just really excited about it. So every student tonight is going to be taking a solo, meaning they're going to improvise or make up what they're playing as they play it in certain sections of the song. And you'll know that they're doing that when they stand up. And if they stand up and you like what you're hearing, then you go ahead and let them know what you like, that you like what you're hearing. You can clap, you can cheer, you can do whatever you want. Well, I mean, just don't throw things. Unless it's cash. 20s preferred. We're just gonna keep going. We got one more for you, right? Don't get out of step. Bring your bellows a little more. You're playing concert, so you gotta bring it up a little bit. Okay. Not straight ahead. Just a little bit. Can I bring the stand up? Come on. Really need to stand up? Yeah. There's no bucking like the other.
Don't give me so I get nervous.
Yeah?
I get nervous.
That means you care.
Oh,
There we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And back. I said I wasn't going to talk a lot, but I just have to introduce everybody as they're packing everything up. If you're in the band, go ahead and start heading back on the stage because you got to finish this concert. And while we do that, let me go ahead and introduce them. So back there on drum set, we have Joaquin Rodriguez. The man in the van with a bass in his hand, Mr. River Reyes. Trumpet, Juan Navarro. Piano, Brisa Reese. Barry sax, Isaac Sanchez. Tenor sax, Nikki Camargo. French horn, yeah, that's right folks, French horn. French horn, Anna Morales. Alto sax, Stephen the Savior Salvador. Alto sax, Natasha Marroquin. And I'm going to send you all back, you all go away because I got one more thing I got to say. So you all go away, let's get ready to play. Get.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm going to talk about you for a minute. Every once in a while, we meet somebody who changes our lives. For me, it was a music teacher. The first time. The second time was the day I met Aaron. Aaron came to me at open house last school year, and he wanted to play sax in my beginning brass class, but I didn't have any more room in the class, and I didn't have any more instruments. So I told him, no, I'm sorry, it's not that I don't want you to, it's that we can't. I can't take you in my class. There are no instruments left, and there's no space for you. So he said, but next year, we'll get you in. Day one, you'll be in my beginning instruments class. So first day of school, shows up, and here comes Aaron. And he shows up and he had the biggest smile on his face. I said, Aaron, what do you want to play? He said, Mr. I want to play sax. I said, okay, do you know how to play? He said, a little bit. I'm like, okay. So we put together a sax for him. And he made some interesting sounds. They were definitely interesting sounds. Most of them sounded like a sax, but no. But that's expected in a beginning class. What I wasn't prepared for was that Aaron was going to force me to become a better teacher every day. Because the things that I took for granted, I suddenly couldn't anymore. He made me a better teacher. He made me a better person. He made me more empathetic. He made me more compassionate. I don't think I've yelled since I've met Aaron. I mean, I have. That's for real, so have you. You yell with your kids. But I think that the thing that I got out of this is that Aaron changed me. And him sharing his gift with you, I hope that even in just a little way, if there's something that you're struggling with, if there's something that's difficult for you, something that might seem impossible, you might never forget the night that Aaron came to the spring concert and played his butt off. And you've made me the happiest music teacher there is. And he's not done. Now we're going to play some sax next, so we're not done. All right, thank you very much. We're going to get the band set up on stage and finish up this concert.
The next piece is entitled The Red Balloon by Anne McGinty. Inspired by a painting the composer once saw of an old man with a small child holding a red balloon. This descriptive piece is both evocative and moving. The music depicts the balloon floating in air through a variety of spaces and backgrounds, from a park in the afternoon to a busy city street. Enjoy.
Snarks is a short piece of program music which explores different sounds which one might associate with different snakes. Big snakes, little snakes, cute snakes, riddling piles of snakes, swaying cobras and dangerous snakes are all represented throughout. After an introduction which hints of hissing and dangerous melodies, resembles the tune with which the Indian snake charmer entices the swaying cobra from the wicker basket. The almost comical timpani line is suggestive of the slow-moving boa constrictor, rapid bursts of warning. The piece ends with a section of riddling tendrils of sounds in the snake pit. Hopefully you can manage to slither your way out of this one.
that joke. So thank you for laughing.
I have a lot of feelings. I talk about all the time, but I think the biggest feeling that I have on a night like this is I'm just so proud of your kids and these students, of the things that they can accomplish if they're just given a chance and supported. So thank you all for supporting them tonight and being here to hear their performance. It really means a lot to them, and it definitely means a lot to me. So thank you so much, from the band, to the orchestra, to the jazz band, to Merced, everybody. Just thank you so much for being here. Some of these students, once again, started their freshman year in band in my kitchen, watching me make bread and pasta sauce and pizza crust, and then I taught them how to make spam and soup one day, and that was a great day. Really, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, during COVID, when we were on distance learning, I was just trying to keep them alive. I didn't even care if they learn anything. I just wanted to keep them alive. I didn't want them to disconnect and not come back to school when it was time. And it worked for these because they made it back and now look what they can do. So if I could ask my seniors to stand up for me. The most important ingredient in making bread is time. I'm thankful for the time that we had together. And with that, we have one more piece for you, which will be introduced now. This will be the last piece. Thank you all so much again for coming. I really appreciate your support. Thank you all for sticking it out to the end. This concert went about 11 minutes longer than I thought it would, so we're on time. So thank you so much, and enjoy.
The Great Locomotive Chase is inspired by a military raid, also known as the Andrews Raid, that occurred April 12, 1862 during the American Civil War. Volunteers from the Union Army stole a train named the General in an effort to disrupt the vital Western and Atlantic Railroad, which ran from Atlanta, Georgia to Chattanooga, Tennessee. The Union soldiers cut telegraph lines and uncoupled flaming rail cars, trying to set bridges on fire. They were chased on foot, by handcar, and by another Confederate train, the Texas, and the raiders were eventually captured. A few of the captured men were executed as spies. The other participants in the raid became the very first recipients of the Medal of Honor. Now come join us as we hop aboard the General on the Great Locomotive Chase.
Thank you so much, and have a safe day. Have a good night.
We gotta get all the instruments upstairs, the chairs, and all the specialists back in there.